This one popped up. Griffin settles underneath it. One away. And stepping in for the Rays, Alec Burleson. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Rays. Now up for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. Taps softly to the right side. Gonzalez. Throw to first.
He's out.
Ball game. And the Pirates collect their first win of the season. Sharp didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Managers dream of having a reliever who pitched like he did in this one, Boog. Came out of the pen ready to go, and he really locked down this lineup to help secure that W.
Now for the Pirates, number 22,
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. One left for Tampa. They're down 2-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Rays, Grayson Lowe. Looking to get the tying run on base. Little dribbler up along third, but it kicks foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up.
In there. Got him looking for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in, Alec Burleson. There's the strike.
ball, that's out.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. And a count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out. Now he's challenging to call it strike, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Sharp, ready to work, facing a hitter that's in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, Boog, the margin for error is razor thin. One mistake, and he'll make you pay. It's that simple.
Williamson has to step out of the way for ball one. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Sharp, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old, a former first-round pick. Got him, and that is the ball game. Sharp went a little longer than usual to get that save.
Well, this guy came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boog. You could see the focus and concentration while he was pitching. He did his part to help them get the W.
Number 22,
So 2 down, Lars Nootbaar, the next Cub to hit.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
1-2 down. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We're in extras here. So up now for Chicago, Ronald Acuna Jr. And fouled off. Man at second.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Swing
and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But
now this is through for a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Slider right there. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock. But
and a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. So one run on one hit. No errors and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom. Man at first. Down the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Hit right there. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now we go to the 11th. So up now for Chicago, Gleyber Torres.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Go-ahead run on base. Spencer Torkelson, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Ball 1 there. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. We are in the 11th. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. At 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
For the Pirates.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Isaac Mattson.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Alex Bregman.
Well, last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of ninth-inning comeback.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that you're going to wrap this thing up.
2 down. 1 out left for the Cubs. Kyle Schwarber, the next Cub to hit. Foul ball there. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Sharp, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one close, ruled the ball. 3-1 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Griffin. Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Sharp pitched a clean inning for the save.
Well, this guy came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boo. You could see the focus and concentration while he was pitching. He did his part to help them get the W.
For 22, David.
Ready to go. 9th inning, and the ball is in the closer's hands. This is why they get the big entrance music.
Well, pressure's on, but that's the job. You come in, lock it down, and head home with a W.
To the right side, Aranda takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Here's the Phillies catcher. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Sets him down looking. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Sharp, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2025. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Sharp is just 1 strike away. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Sharp didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Well, this guy came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boog. You could see the focus and concentration while he was pitching. He did his part to help them get the W.
Number 22, David.
Ready to work. 9th inning, slim lead, lights out time, Singy.
You've got 1 job. 3 outs, no drama.
Number 19, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Sharp, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Drew Vaughn. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was late. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job.
In the air, right field. Gonzalez should have this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series. Sharp pitched a clean inning for the save.